1:42 and 2 timeouts for a Jacksonville offense that has really struggled in the first half. And ETN couldn't hold on to it. Did Baun pick it? Yes, he does! Zack Baun with the interception.
Yeah, this will be reviewed. Obviously, all turnovers are reviewed. But Zack Baun is Johnny on the spot here. The question will be, did he get his arms underneath this ball? This is a classic tip drill. We always talk about it, Jason. You got to get your hands underneath it. It looks like he does without it hitting the ground. What a great athletic play by Zack Baun.
His second career interception. And Nick Sirianni is going to have some tough decisions to make this week, because he said that if the Eagles got a turnover in this game, he was going to give that player his parking spot for the week.
2nd and 10. Love zips one. That is intercepted. Zack Baun has it. Ball in Packers territory, and the Eagles take over. A fairy tale year for Zack Baun. Take a bow from special teams player with the Saints to all-pro with the Eagles.
Here he is right here. Zack Baun in the middle of the defense. And I just don't know what this distribution is. He's not even really guarding that in cut. Love doesn't see him one bit. He's looking to the right side of the field on the in cut. They jam, and Baun's got his eyes on the tight end, reads the eyes. That's just an absolute gift.
And so the second interception by Philadelphia today. Slay got one. This is Baun. What a year for him. And now the Eagles in good position. Well, Taylor Swift is in attendance, but she hasn't had much to cheer about yet because Travis Kelce hasn't caught a ball. Keep in mind, last year's Super Bowl first half, he had 1 catch, 2 for a yard, and then he went off in the second half. So a long way to go. Here's Mahomes. 4-man rush over the middle, and it's intercepted again! This time it's Zack Baun, and the Eagles are set up inside the 10.
Little pressure here. Tooney steps on Patrick, and Baun outstretched arms.
Wow.
What a catch. The all-pro linebacker. You got sweat on Tooney. Pushes him into Patrick. A little off balance as he throws. Baun reads his eyes. And a diving catch from a guy that used to play on the Saints on the line of scrimmage, rushing the quarterback. They moved him to middle linebacker this year on a 1-year contract. One of the signings of the season by Howie Roseman. You want to sustain success, you find diamonds in the rough like him.
Baun, one of the best stories in the league, an all-pro, first year starting.
And it was easy to look at, okay, Saquon Barkley showed up, and that was the difference maker, but Vic Fangio taking him from 30th to the best in the NFL in his year plus. 2nd and 10, Stafford throws an interception. Zack Baun read it well and picked it off. And if there's one player that was at the center of the defensive turnaround, it was this man.
Yeah, we can talk about all the young draft picks, and you can talk about Vic Fangio, and they all deserve a lot of credit. But Zack Baun, the signing of him in free agency before last year, he could play on the ball, he can play off the ball, and he is one of the best pass defending linebackers in the entire NFL.
Guy that goes from a special teams player in New Orleans, seldom used defensively, to Philadelphia on a tiny 1-year deal, and ends up that season as an all-pro inside linebacker. Mostert in on 3rd and 3. Pickett's given time. He gets picked off by Zack Baun. The all-pro linebacker picks off Pickett. And that's how the second half begins for the Raiders offense. The Eagles defense keeps on doing it. Had the 3 sacks in the first half. Now they get their first takeaway. Hurts in the offense. Going to work after this break.